Is it a little too low now? Okay, that's nice. I like it a kind of dark. Make it too overly bright because we're not doing a sitcom. See. Okay, good evening. Welcome back to In the Khud. This is August 7th, 2022, 9:15 p.m. Pretty late today. So, an old school Sunday. It's been a while that I haven't done any form of physical exercise in the day before ending the day. So today is one of those days because I was supposed to go for a run, like my usual Sunday run, but I did not because it's raining pretty heavy. Going to Joggers Park. It's a lot of stuff. So I decided not to go instead. And an old school Sunday because even though I did wake up at 6, I went back to sleep again, and I woke up at 10:30, which is pretty late. I say it is an old school Sunday because this is how Sundays used to be back in school, right? You know, you have this entire week of hustle and bustle and chaos, and then you have okay, Chuni Singh is back. Anyway, I will just quickly finish off today's day. 1:50 p.m. paid all the bills for July 2022. That was oops, this clip is messed up. 1:55 p.m. started working on show 2, and then in between today I had a little bit of work to be done for the full-time job thing that I had said that I might have to do on Saturday. I had to do it today, but not a problem at all. It just took like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. Then I started working on show 2. I did 6 episodes today again. Yes, sir. Awkward हो दरवाजा बंद कर recording कर. Now this is the thing I was going through in the evening. Feels like the 3D moving meditation challenge is worth giving a shot because I saw a few beautiful things that people have done and on the Discord server, and it felt really inspiring to make my own version of it. So the vague idea I have in my mind, by the way, the deadline for it is, if I open is on August of 29th. This is August 28th, so let's say August 28th. That is 2 weeks from now exactly. Today is 7th. Okay, so what I was thinking about is doing a thing where, you know, the camera's coming out or something of that sort. The person is doing meditation, and while that character is doing meditation, that is essentially a representation of what my life is as an animation team lead in a social media marketing agency. And that would involve like emails and messages and calls and Gmeet and stuff, and excuse the background noise, I can't help it. All those stuff like coming in and attacking from all sides, and I'm being all patient and calm. Essentially like in the Bhagavad Gita, how Lord Krishna instructs Arjuna to do karam kar while meditating on the Lord. So that's the idea there. It's just a rough idea. I need references for it. I need to understand character creation because I want to make my own 3D character and then animate it. And that also links up to this point where I thought I should have a Blender Studio subscription, because Blender Studio has 2 courses that I'm really interested in. One is the geometry nodes course to get my fundamentals very clear with geometry nodes for just basically modeling anything and everything instead of doing it in the edit mode and loop cuts and stuff where I can't procedurally change things down the line. I have to go in and change the actual geometry. Instead, I want to do everything through geometry nodes, which I know as a matter of fact is possible, so I want to learn that. And second reason for the Blender Studio subscription is the stylized character creation course, because I want to use that course as a thing where I can create my own avatar, a 3D stylized avatar of me the way I look right now, and then I can put that avatar in any 3D animation or 3D world that I can think of, and then that will take off my journey of making reels and music videos with me as the hero character, and then we can also intercut that with like real life shorts. So there's like a very strong contrast between the 2 things. And other than that, for Excel functions from BI to B, we need a flag that brings the mouse cursor to the lower bound of the screen. Yeah, this is the function which does that. Before the mouse wheel down is happening, I've done a mouse move to 1200 to 500, which brings it somewhere here. Now the thing I noticed is that mouse move works differently for different screens. But if I was saying if the mouse is on this side, this screen, these pixels will be relative to this screen, and if it's on this screen, the pixels are relative to this screen. Yeah, that was one thing. The other thing I want to do is make sure that input is off, block input is on. So basically when these are happening, especially the sum and difference functions, I was doing something else and things were like throwing up. So make sure that block input is on, and then you turn it off because you obviously want to be giving inputs once the function is done. So those were 2 things done here. I was thinking an AE script for a video with a mask on it. You click a button and that pre-comp that crops the comp to region of interest. But I realized that is something that AutoScript already does. So you just pre-comp it and that does it. So you don't have to do that. Small things I've learned. Control plus page up, page down on Chrome takes you back and forth. So I have a few tabs here. If I do control plus page up, I can go behind, and control plus page down, I can go down. And interestingly, control plus 1 takes you here, control plus 4 takes you there. And the other thing I learned was pressing F6 switches between the search bar, the tab at the top, and then it goes to the bookmark bar. And then you can do left, right to move around your bookmarks. Yeah, these are little things. I think I will, like, I'm very positive that I will take the Blender Studio subscription. I was kind of thinking about Cubic Worlds, a course that I have to get back to tomorrow somehow. Is something I haven't worked on and is still lying there, and I've done like 10% of it. But I think courses is something I've always looked as a form of investment, and this is a subscription, right, for Blender Studio. If it doesn't work out, I can obviously cancel it. There's not much monetary loss as well there. If I can just learn how to create a stylized character starting with myself, this is a skill that will be very, very valuable. I don't think there's any much more to cover here. And thanks so much for being in the khud. Kind of rushed, kind of chaotic, but an old school Sunday. Thanks so much for being in the khud. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.